like the sky was at war. The clouds growled, and every drop striking the metal roof sounded like an ancient war drum. The address? An industrial warehouse on the edge of London, covered in moss, drenched in silence. It looked dead, but it was a trap set by time itself. I was there for one reason. Don't read the book. Live it. That's what the message scratched in dried blood on my hotel mirror said. I went in. The floor creaked like old bones. The lights hung low like forgotten bodies. And at the center, isolated from the world, a book stared at me. Black cover, cold, hard as a forged blade. 2020, World of War, etched in metal like a military curse. I touched it, and the world collapsed. I was hurled into the geopolitical hellfire. Islamabad. The sky cracked, the air electric, the city on the edge of oblivion. I walked among panicked crowds, saw young people covered in mud and blood, men silent as statues, women crying without tears. Hospitals had no power. The data was corrupted, and satellites dead. The general spoke of containment, but the enemy was invisible. I saw soldiers aiming rifles at antennas, civilians fighting for phone signal like it was water. There, the war wasn't fought with gunpowder. It was fought with silence. Dragged by a force I didn't understand, I woke up in Tallinn, Estonia. There, the war wore suits and screens. The streets were modern tombs. The people, digital phantoms. Fake messages, fake speeches, reality fragmented. Young agents of chaos edited videos in real time, turning NATO leaders into cowards with a single click. And they smiled like newborn gods, reshaping truth. They don't need to invade, someone whispered beside me. They only need us to believe they already have. And me, I no longer knew who I was. Then, the heat. Libya. The sands danced like blades, the skies spat smoke, and hope had been burned alive. I entered an abandoned military base. Radios spoke with voices no one recognized. Orders came from everywhere and nowhere. A new banner floated among ruined buildings. Black, nameless, just code. Drones patrolled the skies. Tablets commanded more than colonels. Digital extremism. Fanaticism 2.0. They didn't pray, they programmed. And then the white. The Arctic. Cold that cut like swords. I marched with Norwegian soldiers across a frozen ocean. We were hunting a Russian research station that was more than science. It was espionage. It was war. We found a buried capsule. Cameras, transmitters, not pointed at the sky, but at the space between satellites. The battlefield had risen. It was orbital now. And we, frozen pawns in a game we didn't know how to play. I was pulled through the throat of time. Final vision. London. Destroyed. Without a single explosion. Traffic lights out. Banks Locked. Radios. Silent. Ambulances frozen. I entered a hospital. Darkness. Bodies waiting for help that would never come. Chaos doesn't scream. It whispers. And when you hear it, it's already too late. I came back to the warehouse, on my knees, drenched in sweat, heart pounding like a war drum. 2020, World of War. It wasn't a book. It was a weapon. Paul Cornish, Kingsley, Donaldson, the architects of the warning. They saw it all. They wrote it all. But no one listened, or they chose not to. I closed the book. Its cover snapped shut like a tomb ceiling. And I thought, this isn't a war that's coming. It's a war that's already begun. I was there in every line, in every page, in every invisible front. And now, so were you.